Welcome back to Good Day, where we're in week 2 of getting our Good Day garden in order.
Yes, so last week we cleaned it all up. We tested the soil, things were looking good. We put some topsoil in there. This week we're planning what we're going to plant. Take a look. We are back out in the Good Day garden getting ready to plan what we're going to put in our boxes. So last week you'll remember Zach from Black Diamond helped us get some new soil in here. We tested the soil. Everything is looking good, but now we want to plan out what we want to plant. So
Correct.
Lots of options. Last year in this box we did Roma tomatoes and we did some peppers.
Okay.
And is that it? Yeah, I think tomatoes and peppers. And then in this box over here we did cucumbers, a couple different varieties, and then we did some seeds. We did some carrots and some radishes. The radishes did a lot better than the carrots. But so that's what we did last year, and I imagine we want to rotate some of these crops.
Yeah, no reason not to. The soil, you know, we did add fresh soil, and then we have tested it, and it looks okay. But I think you always want to, when you can, rotate. And there's no reason we can't. 2 boxes, we're just going to flip-flop them.
And what is the reason for that?
Every plant is different. Even the plants that like certain high pHs or low pHs, they all have their own little tendencies, and so they all pull nutrients, your micronutrients and your macronutrients, out of the soil at different rates. So if you mix that up, you're not constantly deficient in some of your, you know, there's certain elements that you can get anytime from almost any product, and then there's things that you really don't want to go on a wild goose chase because you're low on copper.
On copper, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So just those are, you know, old agricultural tricks, you know, stay away from that whole, you know, issue by just rotating your crops.
Just rotating them. Okay. So I think again this year, you know, because I love tomatoes and cucumbers so much, I want to do tomatoes and cucumbers again this year.
Absolutely.
But what else do you think we should plant?
Oh, I think you should definitely get into some herbs. Herbs
Yes.
will give you that instant gratification. You know, you plant them and a week later you might be eating them.
Yeah. So what are we talking about? Maybe like a basil, parsley?
You could do basil, you could do parsley, you got oregano, you got different types of thyme. You could do some cilantro, you know, for your tacos.
Yes, so that you can have, you know, the tomatoes and maybe some peppers. So would we do the herbs in these boxes or maybe put them in some other pots, or what do you think?
We could put them in some other pots. You can usually tuck some of the smaller herbs in little corners. They're complementary. They like to be sometimes cramped and kind of grow right next to each other. So you got a lot of options to do herbs and a lot of choices to do.
Okay, all right. And then we want our garden to look beautiful as well. So you have some great products and you brought some planters for us, and these are gorgeous. Talk a little bit about this guy here.
So these are pretty good size, so we're going to fit a lot of stuff in here. So I think we're going to definitely do some color. We'll do some flowers, maybe some trailing petunias and a couple other things.
Oh, pretty.
This is a nice sunny area, so it's something that we can keep watered and maybe can handle a little hot and dry. So you always want to plan on your location anytime you're planting anything in the ground or a container, and think of its positioning. But since it is a vegetable garden and an edible garden, I think we're going to try a small little compact blueberry.
Ooh, that's fun. I love that. And then with the flowers too, because we need the flowers for the bees around here, don't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Some pollinators. Yep, some hummingbirds. Absolutely.
And hummingbirds too, beautiful. And then you've got some big shepherd's hooks. These guys are huge. So for some hanging flowers as well.
Absolutely. Same idea. We'll attract some pollinators, some hummingbirds that way too.
Okay. So, all right. So tomatoes, cucumbers, herbs, blueberries. That'll be great too.
Yep.
Are we missing anything?
We can always find a little bit of room for the carrots and the radishes again. Those are more your roots and tubers. You know, certainly you've got tall enough and deep enough raised beds here that you can still try some of that. And those are easier to start from seed. You can get a little plant start, but to just throw the seed in the soil and just let it grow is the easiest thing to do.
The easiest thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And these, these are gorgeous. I can't wait to see when things start growing out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Very good. And I see you also brought, it looks like a rain barrel that you have here.
Yes, we're going to catch some water. It's a nice open area. It's just a smaller one, but any water we can get is water we can use.
It's water we can use because we don't want to waste anything. So, and you all have those at the shop as well?
Absolutely, yep. So there's a couple different sizes, and we've had a very wet spring already, so you know, it doesn't mean we're guaranteed anything for summer, so save that water while you can. Yeah,
absolutely. And at the shop as well, are people already coming in, getting their plants? Are they ready to go?
Absolutely. Definitely an early start to the season. You know, not totally free of frost yet, but our 10-day forecast on the weather app looks great.
So get started, we're ready. A little bit of an addition this year too to all of that. We've got, we've got the raised beds that Inspired Lumber helped us build last year, all that soil products from Black Diamond. One of our amazing Good Day directors, Tim Manor, has been busy in the WTOL 11 wood shop.
Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, Tim.
I am building a tiered garden box, 3 tiers. It's about as exciting as that.
What's it for?
For our Good Day garden. And I'm out of screws.
He's out of screws. Tim, did you get screws? Waiting for a response. He did.
He did. Okay. Okay.
So good. We'll look forward to that.
Yeah.
So he had the big one done, and then he's working on the middle one, and then he's going to put one on top of there. Maybe we'll do some herbs in there. And
as simple as that.
Yeah. So it's been fun because everybody's kind of been, like last year, everybody was chipping in. Now this year, people are getting excited.
Everyone's looking forward to it.
Yes, yes. And let's take a look at what you're doing in your gardens. Chris Bibler sent us these pictures of her garden. Looks like she's got several raised beds there and a beautiful arch there in the middle for everything to kind of grow up on. Look at that.
That looks really
operation
nice.
right there.
That looks good.
She knows what she's doing. And we have also a picture from Robin Manor Paramore Wallace. This looks like it's going to be a very large garden here with lots of plants planted in there. So we're excited to see as everything keeps on growing.
Yeah.
Send us your pictures. We want to see how things are looking.
So much to eat, so much to taste.
That's where his mind is.
It is.
When do I eat? Yeah. I know, but that's why you do it.
That's the point of a garden.
Yeah, it's going to be
Just
great.
saying.
It's going to be great. Yeah. Stay with us. We've got some more Good Day right after this.